little sugar boogers, welcome back to the channel. So today I am here with the Maxis Match Skin Details haul. I recently went through LILSIMSIE'S Tumblr and found a whole bunch of cool finds. I don't know what it is, maybe it's my new thumbnail style that has got me back into Maxis Match full swing, but it just plays so nice and it's just super duper aesthetically pleasing. Anyways, if you guys are wondering why my cast is so bright and render-like, it is just mods, sadly. It isn't something that affects my game or anything, it's just literally for casts and casts only. This, on the other hand, is really helpful when taking pictures because I feel like I have to edit them less. But anyways, if you guys are interested in my cast settings, I will link what I use in the description, or actually, you know what, I'll just put it on my website with all the other links that we are talking about today. So let's go ahead and jump straight on in to the details. We are going to hop into eyes. Now, I am such a stickler when it comes to eyes, especially default eyes at that. If it's going to be default, I really have to like it. So these ones here were also on her website and they are very close to EA's eyes, I suppose. Maybe they're just a little bit different. I don't really know what the real big difference is, but there is something. I just can't exactly put my finger on it. So this is the top row, and I do like that they're all together. I don't know the exact names of these ones, but of course they're going to only be the only two sets of eyes on my link list, so you'll be able to figure it out. These ones are a little bit different. They're kind of almost a bit more doll-like. I don't know how to exactly say, but maybe even more glossy. Detailed even, I don't know. If I had to pick between the two, I would definitely say these ones here are probably my favorite out of the both of them. So those are the only eyes I have to share with you. Now if we go into teeth, I did finally install the 3D kind of, it kind of looks like the teeth are 3D, but they're not really. I just guess they make them a little more lifelike. Oh, they kind of remind me of Simpson teeth just a bit. But to be honest, if I had to pick between these and EA's teeth, I probably would choose these, I would say. I don't know, which ones do you guys like better? They're basically just an overlay, and it appears to me that they affect all of the teeth, even the little teeth details that we now get. Even this one seems a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right. So we have a bunch of skin overlays that are going to take your Sims to the next level. I'm not sure on the creator's name for this with the little cat ears, but I'll probably figure it out. I think it's Zigwa or something. I'm not really sure. But we have the little face overlays, and there's a bunch of different details interlaced into this one. We have, different types of face overlays with different details emphasizing maybe more on the eyes or the cupid's bow. There's even some that have little moles and such. Just a bunch of different face overlays in one pack, so I really like that. This one may or may not get me flagged. I hope that it doesn't, but we have a cleavage booster. I do have a default skin on my Sims. I'm not sure of the exact name. I couldn't even find it on my little Sims tracker thing, but I'm sure it'll be linked, hopefully, I swear. I'll just have to go back and try to find it, but anyways, this kind of just emphasizes your Sims busts, I guess. So this one here, you can't really tell the difference. It may just a little bit give your Sim a little more cleavage. I don't know if it matters if her chest is bigger or smaller, but these ones here definitely really oomph it up a little bit. This is Victoria's Secret's one cup, and this is the bombshell bra. Big difference, And this is scattered throughout, I think, your makeup, your tattoos, in case you have something that kind of conflicts and you aren't able to use it for that slot. You can find it somewhere else and you'll be able to apply it there. So even if you don't like to use default skins and stuff, but you do want your Sims to have a little more definition between the girls, totally can do so. All right, we have the goo.gl overlay, which is more specifically geared towards toddlers. So I'm just gonna go and age her down really briefly so you guys could see the difference. This is just with the default mesh. I don't even know if this is actually EA's. It could be, I'm not 100% sure, but this is with the goo.gl overlay, and I think it just adds a little something. I'm not sure what that something is, but it's super duper freaking cute, and obviously, as you guys saw, it's compatible with the adults as well. All right, so let me just hop back in. I kind of want to put her hair up so you guys can see the rest of the things that I want to show. So back into Skindetails, we have the Moonlight Skin. Looks like that. I don't know how I feel about it, but I know this creator has a bunch of different skins. So if this one doesn't tickle your fancy, perhaps another one will. We have the cleavage thingy-majigger yet again, and then we have Sism Skin, which I actually like this one because it just, I don't know, it just gives our sim a more like porcelain-like appearance. I really like it. And then this is the same thing that I showed you guys earlier. It's just in a different slot. This, I don't really know what it is. I think it's just like a facial detail optimizer. Not really sure what it does. But I like the way that it looks. And then this here is just a bunch of like freckles and moles to give your Sims a little more character. I feel like this is seriously lacking in the game. But you know, maybe later we'll get a few more of those. Okay, is there anything else that I am missing? Yes, eyelashes. Okay, so I know... Well, I feel like there isn't a lot of like eyelash options in the interwebs. I feel like you really get like a couple different types, especially like these 3D eyelashes. So my favorite eyelashes in general, how many times can I say eyelashes in one sentence? A bunch, are by Kijiko, I think is what it's called. She has just a few different types. I think there is like the more kind of fake eyelash look ones, and then these ones are uncurled, which I never really paid attention to everyone's like different types of eyelashes, but not everybody has like super perky, like beautiful fluffy curled eyelashes. Like mine are literal stumps. So you know, now your Sims don't have to feel left out. These are the uncurled version. Now I don't know if they come in maybe like a more shorter stack, but there's just a bunch of different options with these guys. And the way I would wear them, like pro tip, is probably steer clear of EA's, you know, lashes, because it doesn't look right. Now there is a mod to fix that. You can totally erase it, so you can use any of these eyes, but if you don't want to go the extra mile, just steer clear of those and just kind of click the ones that don't have any sort of like lashes whatsoever attached to them, and you'll be fine. Also, I will mention that these don't look, you know, really good when you add eyeliner for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't really like them like that. But you know, to each their own. So what else do I have to share with you guys? I think we're gonna go into some makeup items. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna filter things out. Just keeps everything a little more organized. Now I have these blushes. They aren't the most realistic things ever, but I think they're really cute and cheeky, and you could probably use them for various occasions. If you like to take photos of your Sims, these are a really cute little addition. We have some hearts, some ovals. Here are some perfect little circles, and this is in my personal opinion, like a fully functioning blush. Like these are super duper realistic and absolutely gorgeous. I really love how subtle they are. Here are some that are geared towards toddlers, which basically give your Sims a little nose blush, cheek blush, and ear blush. This totally gives me like Tumblr vibes, but I really like those as well. I'm gonna just kind of take her eyeliner off for a second. Then we have some Labios by Pixis. Now these actually change depending on what skin overlay you have on your Sims. Earlier I was filming this exact same thing. I totally flunked, by the way, and I liked the way that they looked, but now that I'm going back at it, I'm just like, I'm not really that fond of them. But again, it just depends on what kind of overlays you have on your Sims, and that's going to kind of, you know, dictate the way that they look. So again, we have the little facial details that I was mentioning earlier, and then we have the cleavage emphasizers as well. Now, let me see. I think the last thing that I have to show for you guys, or show to you guys, are some tattoos that are in Simlish, again, on LILSIMSIE'S website. Now, there are a bunch to be had. We have some that kind of go along the side here, if you guys can see. Then here is some that are on the back of the neck. Also, again, on like the side here. I hear like these side tattoos in the rib cage are like the absolute most painful tattoos. That and right ear. I don't know. I don't have any. I was going to get one actually when I went to Sims camp, but it didn't happen, and it's probably for the better. So for my 300K, you guys, I want to get a tattoo. I want to get a plumb bob. Swear. So get me to 300K so you can see me like squeal like a chicken, because that's fun at all. Anyway, that's all that I have to share with you guys, but I did kind of want to show what the skins look like for the males in case you guys are interested. And I totally forgot something actually. So one of the things I see a lot of people mentioning is that there's just not enough skin tone diversity. And then Once you get into like the more richer shades, it becomes a little ashy. Again, not my words. This is what I've heard. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of bulk them up a little bit. But yeah, so I kind of agree. I really don't know what I'm looking for. To be honest, I may be a little ignorant when it comes to that. But they just don't look as rich, like as somebody with a deeper skin tone, in my personal opinion, looks. Like I feel like they look so like goddess-like, but for some reason I just feel like this doesn't do it justice. So maybe that's what they mean. But anyways, also when you get into the lighter skin tones as well, like it just, I don't know, maybe it's not as obvious when it comes to this lighting, but you know, they kind of look really pale. Anyway, the in-between colors are fine. So I want to branch out and try more custom content skin tones. If you guys have any to recommend to me, please let me know on my Twitter or in the comments. It totally doesn't matter, but I really do need to like broaden my horizon until EA steps up their game a little bit when it comes to that. But anyway, I did try out those. I'm not really sure how I feel about these yet. I have to play around a little bit. But yeah, pretty much that is what those look like. And what else do I have to share with you guys? I think that's it. Yeah, I think we're done here. So I hope you all enjoyed this brief little showcase. If this is helpful, please let me know. Don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up and check out my website at xurbansims.com. Something like that. I'll link it down below for all of the links and everything we talked about here today. If I've forgotten anything, I will mention it in the description down below. And with that said, don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.